Hello, welcome to Chess Prime. As part of this video, we are going to understand ReactJS and AgGrid part 2. So before going to the part 2, basically as per the previous video, we have discussed about the ReactJS and AgGrid integration and like how to create a simple ReactJS application and how to integrate the AgGrid by importing the necessary CSS class and AgGrid classes and creating the grid and displaying the headers and data, right? So as part of this video, we are going to discuss about some more additional parameters which we are going to see and use it in the header parameters like sorting. So these are the things we are going to discuss. It's like a theme, like how we are going to change the AJ grid color and how we are going to enable the sorting of the headers and performing filtering in case of header based on the data and resizing the headers and width controlling, and also we are going to see the how to pin the columns left, right and center. So these are some of the additional parameters we are going to see in this video. So let's begin the video without wasting the time. So like previously, we are going to create a simple hello world example. So from that we are going to understand these parameters. So first we are going to create the simple React.js application by using npx create react app AgGrid part 2. So this is the app name and npx create react app. This is the main command we are trying to use to create the simple React application, and then followed by project name and then press enter. Oh, sorry, there is a typo here, npx and then press enter. So it will take some time based on your internet connectivity. It will try to create the project with the necessary dependencies. After that we will try to edit this module like previously how we did. Main is app.js, so this we are going to edit it, and by importing all necessary AgGrid CSS packages classes, and then we'll try to start using that. So it will take time based on your internet connectivity. We just need to wait for a couple of minutes to create this project. After that we can start our work. I'll just pause the video. Still it is trying to create the project, so it will take another a minute. So after that we can start using it. Yes, now we can see the project creation success. It's saying success, create a React grid 2 and this particular location, and it is suggesting some of the commands what we have to use to proceed further, right? So first we need to move to the project location, and then you can start and start. So what it will do, basically it will try to start the your application under default port localhost 300. So that we are going to use it. So let's wait to start the server, so then we can start editing the project. So before starting the server, yes, anyway it got started, so we can see the default application. So as usual, what we are trying to do, so we are trying to open this recently created project in Microsoft Visual Studio Code. So let me open this project in Microsoft Visual Studio Code, then we will start editing it. Yes, so this is the project which got created, and you can see the default file. Our main file is app.js, so I'm going to remove all the content which we are not going to use it. So this is the main file, so which we are trying to use it. So let me refresh it. So we have just cleaned up unnecessary code we don't need as part of this AgGrid video. So now we can see the basic React app. So now what we are trying to do, so we are trying to import the necessary AgGrid supportings. So before importing, so we have to add these two dependencies under package.json. So these are necessary URLs and dependencies you can able to find in the description of the video. So open this, and this is the dependencies. So under this you can add it, so you can place anywhere, but it should be under dependencies. So this is the main criteria. So now this is part one, and the second part is what you have to do. So you have to import, so this AgGrid component into your component. After that you have to import the necessary CSS into your AgGrid component. So this is done. So the next one is we have to use the, we are going to use the use state, right? So that also you have to import it. So this is the use state. We are going to use the state to include the header names and corresponding data values. So we are going to use the state. So how we are going to use state, so that we have seen in the previous video. So this is the way we are trying to use it, right? So you can use this as a my data as a parameter, so which you are trying to use it. So what is the state, you can able to read with this parameter. So inside this state, what we are trying to use here, here you need to define the header names and the corresponding header values, so that you can just copy from the default tab, so that we no need to waste too much time. So first we will take the column definitions. So this is the column definitions. You just give the name and the corresponding values. So this we have seen already in the previous video. I'm just reiterating it. So this is the header column definitions. Next one is column values. So how we are going to display the row data, you can see. So this is the second parameter, and then just copy the data as it is. So from the official AgGrid document, so this we are going to use as part of our understanding. So this is the second step. So first one is import the AgGrid and necessary CSS, and then under CSS you can create the header values and the row data. So this is the second step. So once this is done, what you have to do, you have to include the AgGrid component inside your component. So this is the second step. So this also I'll just copy from the document, so that we will not waste so much time. You can just copy the full thing. Yes, that's it. So basically we have import, we are here we are trying to use the AgGrid class, and the default theme and style with all those things. So now we will see the, so if you see your class here, it is trying to give the error because AgGrid we just included the dependency but we have not imported it, right? So for that I just need to run build again. Still we have to import the first. We should not start the server, we have to import the, so you can do the and install, so that what it will do, whatever the AgGrid dependency we have imported, so it will try to import everything into your local machine. So after that you can do the and start. So this is the second step, you have to do the and start. It will try to download all necessary AgGrid related dependencies into your project. Once this is done, then you can do the and start, then your server will be starting. After that you can start using it. So this is done. Now you can do the and start. Now your project will be ready. So yes, still server is trying to come up. So here you can see the two errors. What is this, row data and column data? We try to copy the document data, so official document data into our page. So here we are getting two errors. If you notice this, row data and column definition is not defined. So yes, we have defined these fields under your state, but we have to take these fields with the help of my data. So this is the error. So we are going to fix it. So now we can come back here. So one error is gone. So now we have another error, column definitions. So paste it, take the data from the state by using this variable, and then come back here. You can see here your AgGrid component is displaying. This is very simple one. So your AgGrid component is displaying now. So we'll try to understand the additional parameters what we're supposed to discuss. The first one is theme. So if you see here, right, so there is a theme or class name, we have already given the some of the default theme. So now I want to change or I want to use the different theme. So how we are going to use it? So you just look for the theme in AgGrid official document, so you will be getting different themes. So these are the possible themes which AgGrid is supporting. We can override all those classes, but we'll try to use it some of the classes. So now I'm going to change this AgGrid Alpine dark. So currently it is displaying AgGrid theme Alpine. So now I want to give the different theme, how it look like. So I have changed my theme. Now come back here and you can see here, see your grid is changed. Similarly, you want to try another one, you can play. I'll just try another one. So this you can play each and every theme, how it look like, and you can override the parameters which you don't like it. Yes, this is another theme. So basically this is the way we can able to modify the themes of the AgGrid, and accordingly it will change the background color, everything, right? So this is the usage of theme. So it is just mainly used to change the AgGrid background colors. So that's about theme, right? So now let me put back this all fine dark. Okay, I change the theme to different value. Now let me refresh. So you can see here it's black color, right? So this is, we have seen what's the theme and what's the purpose. So the next or second thing is enabling sorting. So this is very useful parameter. So basically this we have to keep under header values, right? So this is mainly we are trying to use it to sort the header. So if you see here, right now I'm not able to sort it, right? So if you want to sort your header values, so you have to use this theme. So you can place it under column definitions. You have to place this value under column definition, whichever column you want to enable the sorting technique. So you can place it over here. Now you can see here sorting is working, but for model and price sorting is not working because we have not kept sorting value. So let me put there itself. So by using sortable parameter, which will give you facility to sort the data based on the header name click. So this is the very useful parameter which we can use it to sort the AgGrid data. So this is the second parameter, sortable, right? So next one we will be seeing the filter. So before going to use the filter, if you see here, if I want to filter or search any of the data, I don't have any option, right? Only I can do sorting now. To do the filter logic, so you need to add this to enable the filter logic basically. So you can add this is as additional parameter into all the columns or whichever column you are interested. Right now I'm adding this parameter to all the columns, but you can add as per your requirement. Refresh it. Now you can see there is a filter logic which we can able to see it in every column, right? So this will be useful. Contains, you can select the whichever the way you want to filter it. You want to filter exact equal or not equal, contain, or you can mention the O. You can see here. So when I'm pressing O, it is trying to filter the data. Remove it and C. So C silica, right? So accordingly the filtration logic is working, and let's remove it. So you can see here, now I'm going to use Toyota. So you can able to filter the any column data based on the filtration criteria you are selecting, and accordingly the data will be filtered. So that's about the filtration usage or filter usage. Now the fourth one is resizable. So before going to resizable, if I want to see here, if I want to extend or shrink the columns, I'm not able to shrink it. So I don't have any option. I want to minimize the column width, or I want to extend the column width manually while displaying the grid. So that I'm not able to do it right now. So that if you want to do it, you can use the resizable. So it will give a facility to adjust the column width manually. Keep it here. You can put this parameter whichever columns you are interested, but right now I'm keeping it for every columns. So that's about. So whenever you place this resizable, you will see here a drag or extensible option for all the columns. You can see here also. Yes, you can see here also, right? So it's beyond the width, so it's giving error. But right now you can see here, you can extend the width, you can shrink it. So default values is there, so it is just trying to give the more. So this is the way you can minimize it. So this we are trying to use the default CSS, so you're just giving error, but that's not a problem. We can overwrite all those things. So this is the way you can able to increase the width manually while displaying the grid accordingly. So this is about the resizable parameter, and the next one is width. So this one, if you want to display the specific width before or while rendering the grid, right? So this we can do it. So right now it is trying to display the default width, right? A grid, it is taking equal amount of width for every column. So now you want to fix specific width for a particular column, so this you can use it. So I'm just giving for one column just to see the difference, but you can give for any column. See here now, so only this make became very small column, and this model and price it is trying to use equal amount of column. So because this we had given 100 pixel, so if you give the 150, it will increase the width. Now it got increased. So this is the way you can able to provide the fixed width, but still it can be adjusted because we have resizable column over here. But while loading the column, it will try to take the default width what you have specified and at the column. That's about the width. So let me see the next parameter. Yes, so this is also one of the very useful parameter called pin the columns, right? If you see here the AgGrid, so make model price, so model is coming in the center, but I want to display the model value on the left side always. So how can I put this one, or left side or right side or center, whatever, so that you can able to manage it very easily with the help of pinned, and you can provide the necessary value either left, right or center. So I want to provide this model to the left. So right now this model is displaying in the center, but I want to display it in the left side. So now come back here. Yes, see now model is coming in the left side, but officially it is trying to occupy the order the way you are trying to code, right? But now we are changing it, and then you can able to adjust it manually. See now price is there, and again you refresh the grid, so model is coming always to the left. And now say for instance if you want to display the make as a right side, so that you can pin it make as right side. So this is the way you can able to pin the columns specified location as per your wish. So always right side I want to display the make, and left side I want to display the model, left side model. So this is the way you can able to pin the columns as per your wish, and you can able to do the drag and drop, filter criteria, sorting, all those things. I think this is very useful features when you are building the real-time applications, and you can override all these CSS colors themes as per your wish. I think that's all about this video. What you have seen mainly six different use cases of the AgGrid parameters like theme, enabling sorting, filtering, resizable, width, and pin the column a specific location. I think that's all about this video. If you like the video, you can subscribe the channel for more subsequent updates, and thank you so much for your time.